Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. What an amazing week it has been for Barcelona fans, like first of all destroying Bayern Munich 4-1, then now like humbling Real Madrid 4-0. What a week it was like for us. And this defeat over Real Madrid becomes more interesting as we stopped their unbeaten streak in La Liga, which was of 42 games, and kept our unbeaten streak secured. But still, what an amazing game. It was like this was it. It was peak for us. Like this was our biggest test after Bayern Munich, or even harder than Bayern Munich because we weren't able to be dominant or defeat Real Madrid last season. And believe it or not, this was one of the most hyped up El Clasico in a while. Like the expectation were through the roof for this Clasico, but I guess we delivered it in a Hansi Flick's way by not only dominating but destroying Real Madrid. So let's get into the video on how did Barcelona manage to defeat Real Madrid, and what simple change that Hansi Flick did in this game, which is surprising to be honest, to defeat Madrid. So if you're new to channel, make sure to like the video and subscribe the channel. Let's begin the video. The lineup of Barcelona was similar to that of against Bayern Munich, with Fermin Lopez starting over Dani Olmo, and Real Madrid having one change, and that been Rodrigo being out due to injury and Camavinga in. But when you look at hindsight, the first of Barcelona wasn't that good, because Barcelona build patterns are very simple, and that is to get the ball high up top as quickly as possible, with Robert Lewandowski doing the hold-up plays and laying the ball off to nearest players. But today, it wasn't happening. Because time and time again, Lewandowski was getting back shots by be it Rudiger or Eder Militao. He was getting pegged in the first half. He wasn't able to involve himself, as well as others in the game. And same thing was happening to Fermin Lopez. We were simply getting out-muscled, and whenever we tried going long, Rudiger was always there, and mostly weren't able to keep hold off the ball and control the game properly. Madrid created few chances here and there, but our defense was just top-notch in their coordination to keep Madrid players offside. Like Mbappe was literally offside for around 8 times. I was mistaking him for Morata at times. I mean, our defense was lit today, and even in first half, it was cagey from both sides. But Hansi Flick realized that game wasn't going according to his plans, but that of Carlo Ancelotti. So he made substitution immediately in second half, bringing Frenkie de Jong so that Barcelona were able to control the ball much more and have that extra creator. But that allowed Pedri to move up top. In today's game, he was already balling out. I mean, when you play Fermin Lopez, he is a bit stagnant at times. Though Pedri floats on the pitch, he literally swims around the pitch with easiness that allowed us not to have more control in the game, but also be more involved and effective in final thirds. And we finally got our chance when Marc Casado pulled a beautiful through ball for Robert Lewandowski. Ferland Mendy kept him onside, and Lewandowski with a brilliant finish at 54th minutes. And after that goal, we scored another one within 2 minutes with Frenkie de Jong first time releasing the ball for Balde. And it was at this moment Balde realized that he had to become Jordi Alba, because he whipped the ball in, and Robert Lewandowski with a brilliant header to make it 2-0 in 2 minutes after that. Real Madrid again started piling up the pressure, but our defense stood strong. And today I would like to apologize to Inaki Pena Bro. I am sorry, he literally saved us. He literally made 4 saves, and I guess he came in clutch today. I am sorry, brother. I am willing to trust. Just for few more matches, I think. Then our third goal came from a brilliant counter with Pina long ball to Lewandowski, which he and Rudiger missed. Luckily fell for Raphinha, for controlled it perfectly. And well, the rest is history. Lamine Yamal scoring a banger with his right foot and doing Cristiano Ronaldo's celebration of Calma Calma in front of Real Madrid supporters and dancing in front of them. This guy's him. He is just on another level. Like, he is showing levels too. His game, he didn't have a wonderful game, but he scored when it mattered the most. And then Ingio getting a beautiful assist for Raphinha Golazo, which was good as it can get, like today. I would not one guy, but the whole team deserves the credit for the win. First of all, Hansi Flick bringing on de Jong for control, and he delivered it because he was controlling the game, and at time delaying it a bit, so that it allowed us to rush but take our time, because having the ball at our feet is the best way to defend. Then our defense was solid. Like Jules Koundé had a good game against Vinny. At least he tried his best and kept him quiet in the game, which was again difficult. Then Pau Cubarsí and Inigo Martinez. This duo is just becoming more and more impressive. Like Pau Cubarsí at 17 years being one of the best defenders in the world. I mean, so of things this kid does is unbelievable. I mean, he is literally a creator from defense. Same with Inigo. I mean, how good is this guy? I mean, at 33, he is performing like this day in, day out. Rarely making mistakes going against Mbappe on foot race and winning above. All it just crazy. This guy should be getting more praise. He is literally like our unsung hero. Then Balde today again, it was difficult for him to cover Mbappe at times. Then Vasquez Bellingham or Valverde. But guess what he did? well in both half. If the pitch, he was brilliant today. Then our double pivot, like Casado, is too good. I just don't know how can sub him off because this guy is undroppable. He is so good, and it's not like he does some falshy stuff and all. He keeps it simple and effective. Then Pedri today. Pedri was man on mission. He showed us today that how far better he is than Jude Bellingham. Like Jude Bellingham was frustrated with himself throughout the game, missing a tap and making bad decision. And then there's Pedri, who is just gliding, nothing fancy, pure magic. That's all there is. And Jude Bellingham got a closer look on how does a midfielder actually plays, because he has forgotten it after playing almost as striker last season. I guess the Fermin Lopez didn't have the impact. Like, against Bayern Munich, it wasn't his game, to be honest. But the moment Dani Olmo came onto the pitch in that Fermin Lopez position, ooh, he was cooking. He is built for this system. I mean, Olmo came on and started cooking. Without even knowing the ingredients, he gels into the team perfectly, like his vision and threat is there. And he's so good at holding the play higher up the pitch. It's amazing. Then Raphinha, good game from got a goal and assist. And he could have actually done more, to be honest. He was involved in all of attacks. But at times he wasn't able to make the right decision, I guess. But still, he delivered. When it mattered the most, Robert Lewandowski, amazing game. Man of the match. The man could have easily scored 4 goals. He literally missed 2 tap-ins, not 1 but 2, like his first half was bad. He was nullified. But we started creating chances more for him, rather than using him as bounce passer. So it worked in a way. Though still at this age, he is still going great. Then Lamine Yamal didn't have the game that he hoped for. I guess that controversy against Real Madrid fan on TikTok really messed him up. I mean, he was good today, but he was well marked by both Mendy and Camavinga, and it was almost 1v2 as Koundé wasn't able to go up in the attack due to Vinny. But still, he scored a wonderful goal. He has to avoid this kinds of distractions and focus on himself because the potential he has is unmatched. And finally, Gavi also got few minutes, and he literally got yellow card, which was amazing. To be honest, I mean, Vini was trolling us last season by showing how goals Real Madrid scored. So I guess Gavi did his job perfectly by humbling them. So that's it for today. And also Manchester City won their game against Southampton, which was scrappy win for Manchester City with Haaland. Again, scoring an acrobatic finish. I mean, how the fuck does he do this even? He is a machine, but still, Manchester City aren't looking so good at the moment. I mean, they are literally grinding the results without Rodri, which is bad. They have to bring his back up as soon as possible. So that's that for today, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe the channel. That would help a lot. And thank you for watching the video. Visca, Barça, Visca, Catalunya.